Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Hello everybody, I'm so sorry about that. I just realised my camera was facing the wrong direction as usual. Yes, it was removed, but I'm so sorry about that. My camera was in the wrong direction, and when I start a live stream there's no way of flipping the camera so that my back facing camera is on. So welcome to another live stream, guys, at the Heart of England Classic Car Show this Thursday that runs for a few hours. I've been here for a couple of hours now, just got talking to a bunch of people, and I'm pleased to say that 50 Shades of Panther Black Not has made it for the first time this month at a show, and she's looking absolutely stunning. I've had a number of people come and talk to me on this car, and I think people are, quite frankly, are quite surprised to see one in such really nice condition. I've had a few comments, some people saying, oh, I only ever see them when they're battered. Yeah, that kind of describes Mark 1 sadly these days, even so. But I hope that people seeing a really nice example will encourage people to think, do you know what, I've never seen a Mark 1 Focus that looks this clean before. Maybe I should look for one. Maybe it should be on my radar. So yeah, I've managed to get it cleaned up enough, and she's looking fantastic. Do forgive the music, and do forgive the fact that I might get some cars wrong. There's no editing to be done, and you know, I might fall over or trip over at some point. Not tongue wise, just physically. I've tripped over twice today. The grass is a little bit wet, I don't know why. We had a stonkingly nice day. It's now gone really dry and sunny. But I thought I'd show you my car because it's been a while since she's been out and about, and the tyres were a bit low, the battery was a bit tired as such, but I've just had so many pleasing comments, and yeah, nice to be here. Right, I'm going to try and walk around, but I'm pleased to represent the Mark 1 Preservation Group because there's just, you don't see them now, and I doubt I will see one here unless it's an RS. But anyway, could you go in the bouncy castle? Nah, I'm not quite as fit as I used to be, mate, and I'm not as flexible. That could lead to certain injuries, trust me. When I was 20, 25 maybe, but you know, I'm starting to feel a bit creaky at 30. I know people are going to laugh at that, but years have been on my backside working on this thing and other cars. It's kind of done me in a little bit. I'm starting to feel a bit less flexible. Anyway, we have a car right beside mine, a Rover 75 V6, which you're going to see on the channel very soon. It is my friend Martin's car, and you're going to be seeing Martin's collection of cars very, very soon. Bullet mirrors, really nice. It's a very well looked after car. It's got a few niggles. I think there's a rattle coming from the intake plenum, not the Viz motors, just the intake plenum. It's a bit of a funny one, that. Got a massive tow bar, which I actually conked my knee out on that accidentally. Don't ask how I did that. Not today, yet another day. But anyway, I'm going to leave the Mark 1 Focus with the bonnet open. We've got another 75 here. Oh, thank you very much, Sunder Moon. Very, very sweet. It is. It's looking brilliant. Honestly, she's never looked this great ever. I'm really pleased I could bring her. Taras, hello, how are you, sir? Sorry, my comments are sort of flipping about on my screen. I have to click my button to see live chat. Yes, Taras, I'm fine, buddy. I'm not too bad. I'm just enjoying the glorious weather we have here. We've got another Rover 75 here. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll come back for your benefit, Tadas, because it's been a while since it's been in this sort of light, and it's been a while, well, never, since the car was resprayed. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Once again, the sunlight is coming from this direction, so I'm going to try and point the camera that way, and why not with that scenic backdrop. We are in the middle of England, Meriden, which is not far from Coventry. This is a very nice local show, and I recommend it if you're not far away from Coventry. It operates on certain Thursdays. Now, for work purposes, I think that might be a bit difficult for me to get to here unless I'm on holiday, so I've taken advantage. Whoa, Tadas, 34 degrees. I can't take that. We had about 38 here the other day. Adam, good evening. Good to hear you're well. Seen your Mark 1 Focus out in the nice weather. I know, and she looks amazing, mate. I'm very, very pleased to get her out. I spent a lot of time cleaning this car up, and I can say after about a month of bits and pieces cleaning and a bit of polishing, some overspray, believe it or not, yeah, I can honestly say the car is ready to come out and fly the flag. If you don't know what this is and you've got a Ford Focus, please check the group out. It's a group that I started and now it's flourishing. I don't have to do anything. The group is going with so well with so many enthusiastic people, and I always put this on just to make sure that people know exactly what the car is if they want to know. Yes, I've come prepared. I'm going to walk around with my camera. I've got my cards to place on suitable cars that I think will enjoy this car. Now I've just got to make sure that I have locked it. Yep, I have locked it. Okie dokie. Right, I don't know. Let's start by going down. I'll go down to this corner because I don't want to be facing the sun directly. Ooh, a lovely MGB. I can't remember what colour this is. Oh gosh, I can't remember what colour this is. I've got it on the tip of. Is it Harvest Gold? Yes, this is Harvest Gold. Oh yes. I do love the flip up switches you get on these. Just flip up and down, that's it. And we've got a sort of twiddle. Is it safe to leave the bonnet open? I hope so at car shows. You would hope that nobody steals anything, and if I go further down there I'll probably close the bonnet, but I've decided to leave it open because, as you can see, people like to look at it and people have looked at it. So you have to exercise that. At the end of the day, car shows are for like-minded enthusiasts. Unfortunately I can't control if one idiot wants to do something. Oh, an MGB with chrome wire wheels, and this is a P reg? No, hold on. It's too early for that. Oh, it's left-hand drive with the seats with these big comfy headrests. Oh yes. Oh, it's nice to see a left-hand drive MGB. Oh yes, beautiful car. Nice to see a couple of MGBs. I mean, look at that curve. Seriously. Got an MG midget. Again, I love a midget, but this will fit for me. If you're over 6 foot, forget them. Yeah, you do tend to see them. I mean, to be fair, in terms of classic cars, this is, by the way, this is Old English white, if I've got that correct. MGBs are very common at car shows. I think MGBs and Minis, and Morris Minors, these are the 3 British cars that you can get any single blooming part for. Maybe the odd few that can't be obtainable. Mini Mark 1s and Mark 2s have got a lot of parts that are not obtainable now. But MGBs, Morris Minors, Minis, they can be rebuilt. It depends on how much money you've got to burn. Hence why the survival rate is quite high. Can we might move past this. We saw this Jaguar E-Type last time, I believe. It is a Series 3, only because I just don't think the Series 3s look as good, and that's the general opinion. They did mess about with it a little bit, but it still looks great. It is the same one we saw last time. It is a 3-speed Borg-Warner automatic. With a V12 engine, quite a lazy combination, and I cannot imagine the fuel economy. But what fuel economy? Oh come on, if you buy an E-Type or a car this age, don't worry about fuel economy. This is quite an interesting one. Chrysler PT Cruiser, love or hate it, these have an owners club now, and I actually think now they look quite quirky, particularly in good condition, and this looks in good condition. Could you believe I've seen a Cougar? No. Blimey neck. The Ito. We've got a K-Reg Mini. Oh, now this would be a mini British Open. I'm sure it would be. Yeah, with almost a full length sunroof. Yeah. Yes, I am right. It is a British Open Classic. Oh yes. Completely original condition. Yeah, I like that. Nice little car. Got a veteran car here. I don't know what this is. It's a I should know. It's a Citroen Traction Avant. Quite an advanced car. Wow. Oh.
Not really made for.
Unbelievable. Lovely car. Those mini seats are surprisingly comfy. I don't think they're that comfortable. I might be wrong about that one. They don't look particularly supportive. They don't look supportive, but yeah, it's okay. You don't buy a Mini for comfort, I will tell you that. I'm one of those that's not keen on the PT Cruiser, but each their own. I don't think there's many people that would say that, but ideally there is a sort of scene for them now. Oh yeah, an XK8, yes. Yeah, I've seen a few of these actually. This slightly oh no, not modified. Oh yes. Standard Vanguard. Beautiful car. Two-tone, white roof, blue. I love this colour blue. It's just so 60s, isn't it? It's such a comforting colour. Look at the dainty little wipers. They are not going to achieve anything. You might as well just get an Apple core. Probably would be better. Almost sort of Morris Minor-esque at the front where the grille curves round. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to head back up here. I'm going to shut the bonnet on the Focus because I'm about to go wandering off. The weather is just amazing. It's not too hot actually, it's like 22 degrees, but we have quite a big breeze because we're kind of on a hill. Oh dear me. It's a really popular show. Really popular show. So I'm just going to put the bonnet down. Make sure I've got my keys. Make sure you got your keys before you lock the bonnet. This is my shoulder. Yep, that's shut. People can stare at the bonnet instead. Right. I won't cut some cars out. How appropriate that we have a Ford Anglia right next door. Absolutely stunning. With period correct radio as well. It's possibly digital. Yeah. I like this. Yeah. Have I got a feeling this is what I think it is? What's your opinion of that? That and that? Overhyped or a good car? I'm really I'm not so sure about this. I'm pretty sure about this though. We've got, oh my goodness me, a 2200 diesel automatic. Wow. With that back window, I much prefer this car. Oh my goodness me, yes. If you cannot see through the reflection, it's got bullet mirrors down there. Oh. The Honda Ballard? Might be. Very interesting indeed. Saw this coming. Have to have a Cadillac, which takes me about 20 years to get to the back. Ah, it's a Continental. Ah, it's a Lincoln. I thought it was a Cadillac. I got that completely wrong. Lincoln Continental. So this has its own completely separate chassis underneath. Then one of the few cars to have a complete chassis, and it takes up a lot of space on the inside here. MGB. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful car. With a walnut dash as well. I love the chrome wire wheels. We got another one right next door to it, but not the Roadster. We got the GT version, which is a bit more usable, I'd suspect, but still got the Webasto sunroof, and that's been done on the inside. All the seats have been redone on this one. Very nice car. Oh, we've got a minivan next door. Old school minis.
Yeah,
Oh, I see what you mean, Aztec. Sorry, I didn't see your comments. Oh, the 2001s. Oh, yes. The R50 you're referring to. But that's pretty stunning. Got some heat sort of aluminium foil to deflect heat, but my God, that's just stunning, that is. Yeah, that makes me want to own a Mini. When you see a good example of something, it makes you want to own that particular car. Ford Zodiac. Strange enough, this smells like the car I've just bought, but this is a 60s car. That makes me feel very good to own the car that I do. It's a Zephyr, not a Zodiac. Now, I might get my Zephyrs and my Zodiacs a bit confused because I'm not as knowledgeable on this age of car. Oh, yes. I approve of this car indeed. MGTF coming right in. Every so often I have to put my hand here because I'm flicking through the comments on my screen. We have 5 people watching. Hello, and if anybody is watching, hello. I'm at another car show, rambling on and just rabbiting on. Focus RS. Okay. Nice colour. Oh, dearie me, I've completely forgotten the colour again. Ah, you could only get these in 3 different colours, and this was one of them. That's pretty bad of me, that is. But the interior, apart from the highly tinted windows, it's exactly what you'd expect on a Mark II Focus inside, but I suppose it's just the outside. Nice. We've got a Mustang here. Yep. For sale, £2,200 or near the offer. That's probably about £1,000 for a square metre of the car, because we've just got so much car. It's so nuts. My goodness me. Yeah. Is that £1,000 per square metre of that? Ooh. Yeah, I know what this is, but it just doesn't quite do it for me. Got this massive air ram in this McLaren. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me. Oh, yes. Now this is another Series 3, if I'm not mistaken. Another Series 3 with an automatic gearbox, so that means V12 automatic. Nice hubcaps. I actually prefer these dishes to the later ones. It's an interesting grill. I don't know what that's supposed to be for. So, yeah, I like that. Now, oh, well, I've got to start a new row because something random wise we've. Oh, right, I'll start with this. Yes, 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 yes. TVR. Beautiful car. We've got a Dennis. Oh, hold on. The Daimler Dart with the 2.5 Daimler V8, all nicely chromed up. With the wheels that would take a million years to polish, but they're so satisfying when you eventually do.
Yes, Dave, all right.
Oh, you got an XJ8 here. I quite approve of this car, although have I seen this car somewhere before? I think I have. The leopard prints give that away. And we've got one that doesn't have leopard prints, XJ Sovereign. I do like these, and you know what, for a car as big as this, you wouldn't actually think there was tons of problems with them. There isn't. I mean, I can show you the inside. That's just sumptuous, and they've still got the old J gate. I love that. This is when Jaguar were just starting to move into the new territory. Little things here give this away as a later model. I mean, being on an 09, this is the last. This is the last of the old school Jazz before the new XJ came out, which revolutionised everything. I mean, you've got the indicators in the door mirrors. You've got that. It's just little tweaks that they made later on. I like it. I think this possesses every single bit of quality you'd expect in a Jag. I mean, look at that. You still look down the bonnet and see the curves. Just sumptuous. Ooh la la. Something very low and sleek. Wow, talk about seats being on the floor. They are on the floor. There's literally, the bottoms of the seats are the floor. Free. You never complain about getting the washer bottle out as a problem. So we've got a double wish, it looks like a double wishbone in some sort of a chassis cage. So you got the cage, but you got a double wishbone acting there. Coil pack. So, but that looks like, is that a cross-flow engine or a Pinto? That's a Pinto? Oh, that's made it really confusing. That's a Pinto engine with a coil pack and two big throttle bodies made in the UK. Ooh, that's interesting. Right. I don't know what this is. Oh god, it's a Chevrolet Cross. Is this a Crossfire? Oh. Yes, Crossfire injection. Okay. I've seen one of these before. Absolutely beautiful. Chevrolet Crossfire Corvette. And obviously we have, I believe, a full... What is this? Wait a minute. Oh. I can't remember what this is, but it's been messed. It's an Austin that started off as an Austin, but that's an Elder Block V8. Can't work out what it started life as, actually. I'm a bit stumped by a few of these cars at the moment. Ooh, Mini Cooper S on an end plate. Yeah, it's had a few extra switches put in inside. Very nice indeed. Yep, this is looking pretty good. They always tend to go here. Every single Mini goes there. It's a real problem, including... Yeah, that looks good as well. Oh no, a bit of bubbling there. That's it. Every single one. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We have an MG ZS Mark II. And that headlight looks as if it's been replaced, and that one looks very much before I polished mine. Oh, it's a 180, so V6. Oh, yes. Very nice indeed. Really nice to see a ZS. Fully approved. Ooh, nice Beamer. In this very pale... Oh, it's an M3. Yeah. Smells of the early 90s. I don't know what this Nissan is. Oh, it's a 200 SX. I don't pretend to know much about Nissans this age. 200 SX.
It's a 2000.
2000.
The last one.
The last?
It was the garage's demo car.
Ooh.
And then they stopped selling them, so I bought it off them.
It's an absolutely stonking condition.
It's alright.
It's really tidy. It's really tidy. As I say, I don't know an awful lot about Nissans this age, but they are out the box. They're very much out the box, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Have a good evening, sir.
Thank you.
TR6. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm so sorry about the camera if I'm facing the sun. They are very square, angular and boxy, TR6s, and I think for that reason I quite like them, because the MGB was still a bit old hat, whereas I think the TR6 was very modern. The way it sits in the arch is a lot more square, a lot more hunkered down. Yeah, I think this is a good 70s modern interpretation of a sports car. The problem is the TR7 was a bit of a disappointment in some respect. Nice Mini there. Oh yes. Nope, not interested. Oh, it's the 3 litre. Cologne Ford V6 right in there. We have a glass bowl fuel pump. I love that because you can see the filter inside it, and to actually clean the filter all you need to do is take off this little spring, untwist it, and obviously a bit of petrol will come out obviously, and you can clean the filter, put it back in, and you know it's serviceable. These days, I mean, back in the day a lot of fuel pumps were like that. You could service them, so you don't need fuel filters between the tank and the engine, or the injectors, or the pump I should say. You actually have it in the pump. Good idea that. Expansion tank is a good idea on a car this age. Tiny little fan belt here in the days before the multi-rib design, because power steering and aircon. We need these belts were not strong back in the day, and it was kind of the only way of doing things. K&N at the top with what looks like a Weber carb. I'm not sure what the standard setup is on a Cologne V6. As I say, a little bit before my time, but this one looks really patinaed. We've got all this patina going on down here. I mean, at least it's dry around the guttering. That's what you want, as long as that's dry, and just, you know, just old paint. Probably means you want to use it a bit more. The GTE. Oh my goodness me. Is this a Vauxhall? Oh yes it is. When was the last time you saw a Vauxhall Omega 2 litre with a scabby rust, but all the patina? Oh God, yeah, that's when they just, oh no. I think GM had started letting go by this point. Not interested. If you've just joined us, I'm kind of getting through an array of cars. I've just come in the Focus Panther Black, 50 Shades of Panther Black. She's made it, and she's looking good. She's looking good. But we've got a ton of cars. I'm trying to work my way through them. I don't know what this is, but it looks crazily bespoke. Frog Eye Sprite.
Oh gosh, you know, an absolute burst now.
With an electric fan up the front. Beautiful. Tiny carburettors. HS4 possibly. Oh, a Triumph TR2. So the rival to the Frog Eye, the Austin Frog Eye Sprite, we have a TR2. This is a rare sight. I haven't actually seen many TR2s. Not to my cup of tea, but Freelanders, yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting 2-stroke cancer here. Oh dear. Vespers and everything else. Oh, I'm getting, I'm getting 2-stroke cancer. The Gold Lander. To depict the gold colour on this. They started using a lot of Rover 7545 indicators. Yeah, TD4. I'm not interested in these because these are rubbish. Sorry. Yeah, if you want a Freelander that doesn't work, don't buy that. Oh, we've got a TR3. So we've seen a TR2. Now we've got a TR3 over here. Slight evolution over the TR2.
I'll catch you. Okay.
Beautiful.
Take care.
Cracking. And over here by the Coventry Classic Club, if I got that right, I do need one of these. Yeah, if you are part of the Focus Mark 1 group, we will be getting one of these made very, very soon. I like that actually. That's quite nice actually. Ooh, next to now, this is an Austin Cambridge A60, if I've got this correct, with all the patina to match. Oh no, it's a Morris Oxford. That's very strange. I'm pretty certain that it's got the wrong grill on it. This is definitely a Morris by the state of the interior. Let me just. Maybe I've got it wrong actually. Maybe the Morris, that is the Morris version. I think the Austin version, I think I've got it the wrong way around. But it's very, very nice indeed. Yeah. Perfect family car for the 60s. Well, that's another car club meet that I need to be aware about actually. Right, I'm going to keep an eye on for this, so I'm just going to aim my camera there, and I'm going to remember that because I might be going. I definitely need one of them. Oh my goodness me. I didn't think somebody had come on a Sinclair C5. This is way before my time, well, the 80s. And damn right dangerous if you ask me, but fair play to someone who has obviously rebuilt the underside of it. Still getting cars coming in. I've ended up wandering down here now. So we've got an R-Reg Mini. So yeah, plastic wheel arch liners that you get on most sort of late 80s, 90s. That's not welcome. Yeah, and they had to depict GB towards the end. I don't know why they stuck them on a lot of cars, but the filler clap was still nicely exposed. You just get surrounded by. I think this is a bigger show as I will do, because you just get like perplexed by the amount of things you see. Got mini lights on. To be fair, this one's got mini lights as well. This is a sort of jet black sort of colour with sort of jet black piping. Oh, we have a Capri 3 litre S. I'm not interested. Mustang, and we have a classic Range Rover coming in. That looks a little bit used. Diesel, not a petrol, a diesel. The original Range Rover is the only Range Rover that has any off-roading credibility, as far as I'm aware. Well, the L22 or whatever it's called, it's not bad. It's the one Jeremy Clarkson owns. They're actually pretty usable. I think he said in a video the other day that he values that generation of Range Rover more highly than a lot of cars. Mini 1275 GT. This rather striking orange. You see, before pre-80s, you just had a trim that goes around the edge, just sort of an edgy trim. Oh, it's got the 2-spoke steering wheel. It's not even 2-spoke, but it's a kind of poverty spec. Yes, yes, yes. We've seen this before as well. It's a Mini 1100 Special. Brilliant. The first special limited edition. They brought it out to celebrate 20 years of the Mini in 1979. Love this car. Oh, yes. MGA. And I do like the spokes on that steering wheel. Love that cloth fabric that they get on these. Hear these cars coming a mile away. People are still coming in. It's 6:15 and people are still coming in. Beautiful. Now, I'm gonna go up here. Oh, Vauxhall Victor V8 with the Rover V8. The estate version.
You did say the other day you might buy another one.
This is a special car that I've seen a few times. A Mini Cooper S. Yes, absolutely. So, F-Reg, so we're talking marked, well, not F-Reg, sorry. They have their own individual area codes still at this stage. We've got these tiny little overriders on the back side, but yeah, it's a Mark 1. It's a Mark 1. XK8, sorry. Oh, I think it's the R version. Oh, geez, cream. Not really interested. Oh, we love a Ford Pop. I have a soft spot for Ford Pop, and this one looks as if it hasn't really been messed around with. No, it's completely original as intended. Great. Got a Mini R50 with a fan going on. Nice Jag. Although I would say the X-Type isn't preferred because it's a Ford Mondeo underneath. We'll just gloss over that. Grab it R8. Oh, nice of a Mini here. Got a Mini 1000 on an A plate. So this would have been very early with the plastic wheel arch extensions, bigger wheels. I think so anyway. It doesn't look like it actually. I might have got that wrong. Oh no, I've got it the wrong way round. It's a blooming L registration, so that's way earlier. We're talking sort of 1972. Yeah, oh, completely got my dates wrong there. I thought that interior looks very 70s. Nope, not interested. A nice mini clubman here with a roof rack. That looks quite nicely clamped on. Although I don't like the fact that the paint goes away with the... Still quite practical, these things. We're going to be seeing something very similar very soon. Another TR4A. Right, we've got a TR4A. So we've got a TR2, TR3 down there. Now we're going to have a TR4A. There was a TR4. IRS, standing for independent rear suspension, which these have. I presume that's what it meant. Unless this has been modified. I don't actually think it is. Is it? Oh, God. Yeah, I think it is. Not interested. Oh my God, this is so big. I've 41 minutes in and I've covered about 50%. So we've got a Volkswagen Golf GTI Cabriolet. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan, but you know, they're okay. They've still got more pedigree, but that Germanic look, it's okay. Oh, a P4 Rover 110. Yes, nice. It looks like Rover 10 because the R and the 1 is sort of linked together. That's a bit of a funny one. That's just quality. Absolute quality. The class of this sort of car is just... Vauxhall Viva. Oh, very nice indeed to see a Vauxhall Viva. Oh, Sierra XR4. Oh yes it is. Yes it is. Because the XR4 has a unique back end with this. You've got this 3-piece window thing. So 1, 2 tiny window, which is actually held in with a safety catch there you can open. And then this third one, which is slatted with XR as a sticker on the inside. That's so cool with this whale tail. And it's the 4i, XR4i. Yeah, I love that. Lovely pepper pots here. And I just love details like that and that. That's really solid, that is, for a Sierra. Can I put you underneath? That's quite solid, that is. You got the red piping that goes along the trim. And yeah, looks fun. I love it on Sierras how they design the dashboard so that the center console, the center fascia, is angled towards the driver and not the passenger. B registration, so I've got that right, 1984. That is a very strange font, that is. That B almost looks like an 8. I can understand why they changed the font. Of XJ. What sort of one this is? Looks like poverty spec wheels to me. It's an XJ Executive. I've got a feeling it might be a V8 based on that. Excuse me, I'll just put that in because I like that car. There's only been a few that I've really compressed out. I haven't seen enough of these. I ain't seen enough of these. A TR6 with these very stylish 17 wheels. I have to have a look. So, car was restored to its original condition, so 2.5. So, registered in 1970 in Warsaw. The car is used and maintained to a very high standard. So it has previously been restored, this car. Yeah, that's fab. I love the sort of piping that you get on these seats. So stylish. Love it. And the bullet mirrors on the wing. I have to take my time and read what people have written, because someone's taken their time to write that and to give you some nice information. We've got a GT6 Mark III, Triumph GT6, and this is very low slung, very Italian like with that styling. There we go. You are literally sitting on the floor. Love that. Stag? Who likes a stag? So do I. I love stags. And this one has a manual gearbox. Well, that's even more remarkable. Yeah. I do like the sort of the T-bar arrangement that you have here. I like that. Even when you've got the top open, you still feel safe because you've got that cage. Just to give you some protection, we have a veteran that has turned up here. Wow, it's got to be a Ford. This has had one heck of a life. Ford Model T. I have to say, oh my goodness me, look at that. So you have diff, solid, obviously solid half shafts, to drums on the inside, rod linkage. It's a rod linkage with leaf springs. I love that. I absolutely love that. Volkswagen Scirocco. There's some interesting sticker on the lights. I bet that looked quite cool at night time. Got a few of these moving off. Two and a half Daimler V8 and the V12. You can't hear it. Oh, I don't know what car this is. This is a new one to my eyes. What's this? I can't even tell what it is. Oh, that's a pity. Oh, hold on. It's a Reliant Scimitar GT. Oh, okay. That explains. I thought it looked familiar, but the front of it is slightly different. Yeah, it does look like a Reliant now. Ah, didn't know I didn't see that. Ooh, TVR. Using an MG power plant, twin carbs, and an array of piping. Oh. We've got a Nash Metropolitan here. Completely designed for the American market. They never quite caught on, but actually quite stunning in some respects. Surprised it didn't. Oof. Oh, sunbeam. Yes. Now I believe this must be a Tiger. Is it? Yes, it's a Sunbeam Tiger with Sibbies at the front. Let's have a look at this engine. Actually, I'll come round from the back side because the sun's on this side. Tiger, powered by Ford. Of course, it's the Ford Cologne V6, as usual. They used Ford engines as well. Dizzy, do not confuse the leads, because you'll never find what plug goes on which one again. We've got 2 coil packs, 2 coils with a Dizzy. Wow. A washer bottle there, got a big fan that runs in there. Some new silicone hoses, because I presume the originals are not obtainable. Brake servo's been done. That's a big expansion tank. That would not have been there originally. Well, it might have been actually. Lovely to see. Oh, is that a Weber carburettor? Yeah, I think it's a Weber carb on there. Looks complicated. And this thing looks quite exciting. Oh gosh, is this a Nomad? Is this an aerial Nomad? No, OMP. I don't know what this is. Whatever it is, it looks like fun. Oh. I think it's quite a familiar engine here. Let's have a look. Oh, hold on. If you can't recognise a Ford Zetec engine, where have you been? Oh yes, with Vibratechnics. They're actually good. They actually, this mounting here that you see is very similar to the mountings you can get on Mark 1 Focuses for the 1.82 litre Zetec engines. They're a much improved design. They produce less vibration, a bit more firmer though. But yeah, that is a nice Zetec engine, and in this, yeah, fun. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move round to the next row. We've got an Aston coming in. You see everything here. You see an Aston, and then you see a Mark III Golf. We've got cars lined up all over the place now. We've still got all this to do yet. Oh dear. We've got a Morris Minor 1000. I'm going to have to head back to the car because I'm absolutely exhausted. I need something to eat and drink. Nice. A Fiat twin cam. Oh, it's a 2 litre Fiat twin cam fitted. Oh, interesting. Ford console. Left-hand drive Ford console. Oh, we have a coupe. Yes. We have a Rover coupe in attendance today. I've seen a few of these the last time I came down here, but still. Yeah, nice. Smell of the 90s. Oh, nice MGB. With its rubber bumper still on. Good. I like to see that. Subaru. Try not. I'm just putting my hand here. Oh yes. We have another ZS, and it's another V6 180. Oh yes, 24 valve quad cam. I approve of that. And the ducting as well, to match all the ducting. I like that. Everything looks quite familiar and very, very tidy, very, very clean, including the bottle. Private registration plate. I'll just actually come round here. I mean, these are still ridiculously cheap for what they are. Nice. Now I'm going to make my way. Oh my goodness me! Wait a minute. Peugeot 405 Le Mans. Is that a proper limited edition? That must be stonkingly rare. 405s are actually really nice cars. I think this was before Peugeot started losing their way a little bit. They could still make a decent sporty car. Yeah, I like that. Yes, I do fully approve of that, actually. VW Golf GTI. Oh, it's a Mark 1 Golf GTI. Oh, that's really nice to see. I like Mark 1 Golfs. Yeah, the 1980s are here. I do like the backlights of them, but they don't quite do it for me, Golfs. Oh, yes. My neighbour used to have one of these, a Corrado, and I never could work out. When I became interested in cars, I tried to find out what make of car it was, because it looked so weird with those unique backlights. And all I did is 5 seconds of digging, and I found out it was a Corrado, and quite a desirable one. I think it was the VR6. This one, I don't think it's the VR6. This one could be the 2 litre. Yeah, I like this. I think VW got it slap bang right with this car. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and proceed this way. Ooh, Bellina. I didn't recognise it at first. Opel Retford, a Bellina. Now I believe this would have been based, I think, off the Cavalier. Might be, ish. Something very, very. Oh, we got a Jeep.
You alright?
Oh, Morgan. Yeah, I could do like a nice Morgan. You're a Jaguar E-Type. Oh, an M-Reg Volvo with this interesting pattern going on. It's obviously enjoyed. The problem is with Volvos, a Volvo 850 SE. The problem is I have trouble identifying them because, well, between from one generation to the next, they all look the same. Is that so much of a thing, or is it just me? I'm not interested in it. It's an interesting car. Oh, Escort XR3i on a G plate. Ah, we might have seen this last time actually. Yes, very, very nice. Considering the price of these, I think Focus Mark 1s will have absolutely no problem in becoming quite valuable in the future. I think people need their brains knocking in. If you haven't got a Mark 1 Focus and you're into Fords, I don't know why you've not got one, to be honest. Camper's just leaving. That's an interesting modification. Let me just wipe the lens, excuse me. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that's an original fitment. An ST170 lump with, you got to be joking, is that the original box? That's a BC box. That gearbox, is that going to take that sort of power? I don't think so. I could be wrong, but that's these gearboxes were marginal back in the day. Oh my goodness me. I was going to say, guys, I haven't had the live messaging come through on my phone. I'm so sorry about this. Oh, I'm so sorry about not replying to any of these messages. I didn't actually get hardly any of these. Yes, Aztec, you can get a brand new mini shell. Let's have a look. Adam. Yep, the XJ09 is the last of the classic Jags. Oh yes, definitely. That Austin has a 302 V8. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that. I'm just going through all these comments on my screen. Adam, remember years ago seeing the Vauxhall Omega, but they have since disappeared. I know, tell me about it. There literally is nowhere. I don't know what the computer on wheels was, but there's plenty of computers on wheels at this show. Aztec, my dad used to work on those Range Rovers when they were brand new. Is that the Range Rover Classic by any chance? His job associated with leaks. Ah, well, they all do that. Yeah, on the lookout for an RS Mark 1. It's not, I don't think we have an RS Mark 1 here. Sorry, Rockbox, where is this? It is at Meriden in Coventry. Sorry, I'm going through the comments. I'm sorry I didn't see them come up on my screen. Meriden is close to Coventry. It's called the Heart of England Conference and Events Centre. That's where you aim for. They have a classic car meet every certain Thursday, most of the time. Too far from me, Sun to Moon. Picnic table on the boot. Thanks, Darren. Sorry I didn't see you there, buddy. I'm just getting through the comments. Rovers don't hold their value at all because, unfortunately, I don't know why that is actually, Aztec, because they're amazing cars. That's okay, because it means that the people that are into Rovers like myself, it makes it cheap to get one. And he's literally just started this up. That's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. Love it, mate. Let me just see. Sorry, Aztec. I've got through your comments, but you may have popped out. Looks like we've got G60 with them wheels. The G60 with them wheels. I know what you mean, Dan. Mark 1 will go up in prices because of you, Les. I hope so. It sounds really poppy with this Zetec engine. Wow. The Duratec ST. Do you know what though? The thing is, that sounds rather nice. I mean, my reaction is, I quite like the original engines, but in terms of the CVH, yeah, they're good engines, but they're not brilliant engines. And I can understand why the 2-litre Zetec or an ST170 engine in this case fit it to an Escort. I can understand why, but fitted to the original gearbox, I'm not so sure that gearbox is entirely brilliant for that job. I think you need an IB5, no, sorry, you need an MTX 75, but it's whether you've got the space in an Escort to fit that sort of gearbox. I'm sorry that I missed half of your comments because it just wasn't happening on my phone. So I was walking around thinking, why is nobody commenting? And now I've got about 20 million messages to get through. Got an Anglia here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, 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 yes. Excuse the music. I'm trying to completely avoid that for copyright reasons. I might have to come over here just for a second. We've got a mini HLE. Love these in this colour. Oh, the baby Austin. GTE Scimitar. I'm going to actually go across because there's a car that you may want to see. Mustang. Oh, another Ford Anglia. 1200. Oh, no, no, no. It's a Lotus. It's a Lotus. Don't be so silly. Of course it is. Looking at these, how did I get that wrong? Oh, yes, ready to race. But not as good as the Lotus Cortina that followed it.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Anglia Super.
Really well done.
This is just mad. That's just mad. Hold on. Mark 1 RS 2000. Yeah.
Where'd you go? Expensive.
Beautiful.
All inclusive.
Yeah, I fully approve of this.
A week, 2 weeks.
This is a nice car. No, no, no. I do approve of an escort police car though. Someone's bought an escort police car. Oh dearie me. Look at that. That might take 1 or 2 of you back. Oh, we've got the receiver there as well, look. You've got 4 channel stations and your own wireless pickup and your police radio with it. Oh my goodness me. What a survivor. Off duty. Oh goodness me. That's nice. That's really nice. That. Just keep that there.
The lad works at my place though.
Trying to go down this route of cars. Audi R8. Right, let me just. I've just got to look at the comments again. Right, we've got to the end of the comment, sort of. Apologies if I haven't dealt with your comment. You might have to repeat it if you think that I've missed your comment. Oh God, it's a Lancia. Is this a Lancia Fulvia? Yes, it is. A Lancia Fulvia 3. I got that right. Yes, I know my Lancias. Was I mad to actually even look for one about 10 years ago when nobody really wanted them? And sadly, values are still quite low for what they are, but we all know the problems they can have. Oh gosh, a Renault 5 Sport rally car. Woo. A Euros. Nice. A Toyota Corolla for sale. £15,000. It's an A6 living coupe. I don't know what the values of these are, but that's a lot of money for that. Not interested. Wow. Not as much anyway. I'm even less interested in that. This car is for sale. Oh, he's had a bit of a respray by the look of it. 58,000 miles. Oh yes. Oh goodness me, I mean, it's been blown everywhere. ZS. I'm going to get run over by this pickup truck. Oh, please. That is epic. The sheriff's coming. Oh God, that's epic. Oh my God. Sorry about the light, guys. We've got some interesting things with running boards on the side. Oh my god, I didn't realise this would have had coils. Nice. Now this is a TF. I'm sure it's a TF. Right, what I'm going to do, I know I've missed cars out. I'm trying not to get you guys in the sun. So, Harvest Gold MG Midget, the Triumph Herald 1500, VW camper on a K-Reg, so 1972. To be fair, going to bed, if that folds back, and looking at that view, I think I'd want to stay all day. Oh gosh, excuse me. We've got some nice cars here. Capri 2 litre S. You can smell that carburettor cologne V6. Look at that. You call that a badge? That's superb. And this sticker. Wow. Ring Rally Giant 180. Oh my goodness me.
Born in the same year, so you got to have Roland Rat in you.
Roland Rat, there you go.
1983.
1983. I was just smelling that. It's just beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it?
That's purring. It's utterly purring. Take care, buddy.
Yeah.
Sumptuous. I'm glad I caught him before he left. Vauxhall Cavalier GLS 2000. I think this is when Vauxhall were getting things right. Oh, good grief, it's an automatic. Yes. I'm instantly interested now it's an automatic. I just seem to think they're quite interesting. Slow, but you know, you can never get up to speed in manuals legally these days. I think there's something to be said for a lot of Vauxhalls in the 70s. I think they did a superb job. A Cougar and a Bentley R Turbo, I suspect. I don't know what the lighting is like, guys. I do apologise for the lack of lighting. Got a beach buggy here. No, we haven't. I'm a bit clueless, actually. Oh, yes, another Escort. A Rally. And we all know what one of these are. Well, what engine is this?
1.3 LS3
Oh.
6.2 V8
How much horsepower?
410 standard.
That's a lot. Can it handle it?
Yes.
Has it been tinkered underneath?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Honestly.
Proper car.
Yeah. Exactly. I bet it sounds nice as well.
Does, but at the moment no. We'll leave that till later.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, I suspect it's going to take my ears out. Oh my goodness me. Oh, we have a Mark. Oh. Now, this has been tinkered with. Another rally version here. Oh, yes. Okay. We've got some serious grunt under the bonnet. We've got, coil over plug.
Oh, saying that, we did
V8. Ooh.
Peak District on Sunday on the GS. I did it.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to... Have we had any more comments? Right, sorry about this, but for some reason my comments are not updating. No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. To be fair, no, not at all. No. This is a Westfield, by the way. Ah, Z-Tech 2 litre. Okay, we've got another Z-Tech 2 litre. My God, I presume that's a completely LCD display there. Fulvia making its way out. Oh my goodness me, it's getting better and better, this show. Yes, yes, yes. We've got racing OZs. They're worth quite a bit of money these days, OZs, from what I see. Oh, the RS Birmingham Group Owners Group. Sierra RS Cosworth 30th anniversary. Trying to find my way around. Got a couple on the outskirts. Okay, right, I'm going to make my way to a few cars that I actually have completely avoided. Well, not avoided, just missed entirely. There are a couple of cars that I just want to avoid because I just can't talk about them. Oh, was it Aztec? I didn't realise. Oh, I didn't realise actually. Oh, I see. He can't daily drive it. You gotta be joking me. This has been modified the same way. And yep. Interesting. I'm just gonna go. This is not classic. Got a Morgan Brooklands. Oh, well, someone's put a modern Ecotech in this. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have had it originally. No, it doesn't look it. But he's got all the patina. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Vauxhall Carlsons did not come with that. I like that. It's quite an original car, apart from the engine. But each to their own on that one. I know what no idea what a Ram 1500 is. I'm gonna go right. Just pick a few out. They're not going to avoid me. We've got a diesel Range Rover that came in. It's nice to see one as a diesel manual and not as a V8, because I think this is actually just as usable, if I could be wrong. Ah, you recognise the plate. I got you. I see. Try to walk around and see. Nice minor here. They're sitting alone. Mustang and mini estate. Oh, how nice. The owner walked off, I think, from what I could see. I'll have a look. Oh, we have a Spitfire leaving with a Bentley Continental. Spitfire 1500. I don't think the owner's around. No, not that I can see. I'll be coming back anyway. I mean, to be fair, I'm an hour and 20 minutes in. I've not covered everything. There's a few cars I've missed, and it's on this side. If you just tuned in and you haven't fallen asleep yet, now's your chance to fall asleep, because I've almost finished looking at. Ooh, really nice. Nice, nice, nice. We got a Capri 3 litre there we saw coming in. Oh, the Cobra looks really nice. I'll tell you what, that's nice. I think the rustic appearance quite suits this. I really do. No. Wait a minute, is this a mini moke? It damn well is, it's a mini moke. Oh, how fun is this? They've seen so many variations. Oh yeah, there's your filler, guys. It's just sticking out a little bit like an afterthought. Oh yes, yes, yes. Nothing to these. Absolutely nothing. In fact, there really isn't a bulkhead between you and the engine. This one. GTO Golf Mark 3 GTI. So we've seen a Mark 1 and Mark 2 GTI. Mark 3 GTI. Not particularly inspiring. I knew someone actually had a GTI version of these quite a few years ago, and it was rusty. It was rotten all around here. This looks just as bad, I think. Unfortunately, these cladding panels are dreadful. They are awful. They will just hide the rust all over the place. It's a shame. It's a real shame, actually, because I don't think they're bad cars to drive. They're just not brilliant. Ooh. I believe might have missed one or two cars, actually. Oh yeah, a couple of cars have already gone. That was a pity, because there was actually a car that I wanted to show you. He's already gone. That's the problem with this show. You sort of see one car and next minute they're vanished, and people are starting to sort of disseminate. And it is 7 o'clock. Yes, it is 7 o'clock. I've been here for a couple of hours, but we still have people coming in. Well, this Peugeot 205 down here wasn't here.
This is smelly. The ice cream was shut down for all day.
Right, I'm going to go around if I can. I need to suss out a few cars to put some cards on, because I like putting my cards on people's cars that I think may watch my channel, but it might be a bit of guesswork. Does anybody hold on, let me go through the questions. Yeah, mini mokes look, they look really fun, don't they, Adam? That one is it's not in brilliant condition, actually. But they weren't made for the UK, they were made for Portugal. I'm like, nah, why didn't we get them? Nah. We've had a few cars actually come in since I started. Oh, including an MG TF. We've got to have a look at the TF, and this will get my card of approval, because I do like a late MG Rover product. And I'll tell you what, these little things are brilliant, because it can tell you the battery voltage. It gives me some confidence. Charge your phone and tell what the battery's doing at any given moment. Right. Right, for those of you who joined the live stream a bit late, oh yes. Hello, sir. You all right? Yeah, it's all right. I'm just in the middle of a live stream, just going around, just looking at so many cars. My brain is boggled. Nah. It's really good, honestly. Yeah, you don't know what to look for. No. Yeah, honestly, that's why I love places like this, because you don't see the same, you see different things. Anyway, I'll let you go. Exactly. Anyway, see you, sir. Yes, much approved. Oh my goodness me! Right, so the information sheets have not blown away. That's good. I think I can actually show you the car because I've actually been cleaning it up. We have this and we have this bus. I've actually done the opposite at the front of the car. I'm glad I can show you this because it's just a mirror image. So I've sort of done the opposite on the front of the car, but yes, the bonnet's looking quite nice actually. What I will do, two hands. While I'm back with the car for a bit, I will just put that on. Excuse me. Why are you not responding? Yeah, this key fob is not as responsive as it used to be. I think the buttons are going in it. Excuse me. A minute, let me just... Oh my goodness me, Sun and Moon, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. £5, thank you so much for that. You know what, I don't expect anything. The option is there for you to do so, but I don't ever expect it, trust me. That's really nice of you actually. Hopefully I'll just take you round. I just need to have sustenance. And yes, when you go shopping for sausage rolls, believe you me, I'll just have a nibble and then we can go off again. Excuse me, I'm just eating. Right, I'll leave that for now, and I'm going to wrap this video up in about 5 minutes. Right, there's some cars that have come in after I've oh yeah, I didn't see any of these. Oh, now is this a 205? It's not a GTI, it can't be because it's not got any no, it's that's what it is. It's a GTD turbo. I thought it wasn't a GTI. It doesn't have the cladding that the GTI has. Oh yes. So I think we have a Mark II. Yes, it's a Mark II. I shouldn't ask that question. Most of them have been restored to an inch of their life. Now, fascinating. Really nice. Another TR6. We've seen so many of these today. And oh, it's a Scimitar. I'm not into Reliance, so God, everything's going off today. What is that? Oh, it's the McLaren P1, is it? I suppose we better see that. don't know. I'm not feeling it as such. This is getting my approval. I love the inserts below there. I think that's quite a nice feature. I'm not feeling it with a DB9. I just, yeah. Right, let me just go through. No, the bonnet opener doesn't get stuck. You need two hands to open it. You can't do it by flicking with one hand and then pushing. It doesn't work like that. You need two hands to do it. Do you really like the 75 design even if it's too heavy? No, I don't. I prefer the 45 to the 75. 75s are too heavy and they tend to be quite uncompromising on their how should I put it, their suspension. There's always something not quite right with a 75. Look at this beautiful, beautiful car. Um, 75s tend to be uncompromising. Just they are. They tend to be quite heavy on their suspension. Rover 45s do not have suspension issues, I'll tell you that. The most likely thing you'll get is probably train arm bushes that need doing on mine. So in terms of a cost advantage, the 45 is better. And I've had a few people look at mine today. That's a really nice sign, that is. And no, people don't usually say that, but 75s are quite heavy on their staunches. They're constantly braking, aren't they, Martin? 75s. Constantly. There you go. No. Which do you prefer, 45s or 75s? I've been asked this question a couple of times.
I've got to say, on a day-to-day basis, 45.
There you go. On a day-to-day basis, the 45, and that's exactly how I feel about mine versus the 75. But the 75 is special. It's special in a nice way, and I really do think there needs to be more of these on the sort of classic car scene. Go on. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. Go on. Yeah. Hold on. It is. I've got a card. Just in case. There you go, sir.
Cheers. Thanks a
All
lot.
right. No worries, bud.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. Yeah. Let me just go. Yes, that Jag was used as a police car. Yes, they used them quite a bit in the 60s. Adam, that is so nice of you. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate £5. That really means a lot, that does. I say, I don't ask for anything, but honestly, that's so nice. Sunder Moon and Adam, you've just paid for my fuel. To come to this car show today and do this, you've just paid for me to come here, and that's more than generous, because that's the way I see it. Any income that I get from YouTube, it goes back into fuel. It just goes to the little NIMBY bits. I mean, I don't mind being honest here, because I think some YouTubers are not very honest about their income. I've noticed this before, and I've said it before, but a lot of YouTubers, the bigger YouTubers, sadly tend to do a lot of begging, and I don't beg, because that's wrong. You're effectively asking somebody to pay for your hobby. I don't ask for people to pay for my hobby. I just like sharing it with other people, and if people want to come along with me on the way, they can, and you guys are coming with me on a journey. Well, it's nice to see this one, actually. Oh, we came to see this earlier, actually. It's painted the block as well. You can see the problems they had with Dizzies on these. The water just goes in. It just literally goes through there, water on the Dizzy, and then your car cuts out. That's a good design, that. But every day, YouTube pays me about £2. I earn £2 a day. I don't mind admitting that because most YouTubers probably wouldn't tell you that. They want you to think that they're earning about 20p. Now the truth is that's nothing, okay? You can't do anything with that sort of money these days. But that's not the point, is it? I'm a tiny YouTuber that's earning £2 a day, you know. So you imagine what some of the big YouTubers are earning, you know what I mean? I'm just going to go for a walk down it. It's just got really breezy, honest to God. It's nice down here. Right, let me just... glad to see your car getting attention. I'm very glad that the Focus is getting attention. Thanks, Adam, I really appreciate it. Hey, Dave, you can watch this all back, don't worry. There's some nice motors going out. Yeah, I know he's taking photos. I think that bloke was taking photos of absolutely everything. Yeah. No, I really appreciate it. I appreciate every time someone gives me something, and I'm just we've got a couple of cars coming out now, so Ford console, left-hand drive, the sun is setting in Coventry. Oh, Mark III Golf GTI. Ooh, Cobra. By the way, guys, you're going to be seeing Martin, who I've just spoken to in his 75, in a very upcoming episode, and it's one that you're going to enjoy. Martin's 75 is one of his main drivers. Oh boy. Here we go. That's gorgeous. I'm just going to go for a walk down here before I shut my camera off. About 20 minutes. People are starting to sort of come out a little bit more now. Down. Excuse me. It's a gentle rumble, nothing more, nothing less. Creepy Hero, I had no idea this was on in Coventry. I'm from Coventry. Was this at the War Memorial? No, this is at Meriden at the Heart of England Conference and Events Centre in Meriden. So look it up. They have, this show happens every somewhat I think it's like the second or third Thursday of the month, randomly, from 4 o'clock onwards. Because of work commitments, I can't really come unless I'm on holiday like now, so... Oh, yes. God, it's like been on a rally circuit. Brilliant. With the current state of new cars, if you had to get a brand new car, what would it be? It's a bit of a hypothetical question because I'd never buy a new car. And that's a good question because I wouldn't have a clue. I'd probably buy a brand new Ford Focus before they go out of production. That's the answer to my question. And that's, believe you me, that's the best of a bad bunch of cars. See bloke taking the photo, he may have a sharp photo. Do you know what? Do you know what? That's a good idea actually. I'm going to see if I can find him. I know where he is. He's wearing a high vis. if I had to, would be a Peugeot 308 or 408. Ah, thank you, Adam. You reminded me of a car that I have spoken about. It would be a Peugeot 508 above a Ford Focus. I know it's a different bracket, but a 508 100% would be my thing. Let me just get the comments back up. Oh, sorry about this. Work commitments would make it difficult for me to get there too. To be fair, I will tell you now, looking at what we got here, the cars that came last, they turned up probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So if you want to come for about an hour or so, this is perfect. I mean, the time is what? Almost 7:20, and look at the amount of cars still sticking around. I could see that Mark II RS is on the move. So yeah. Oh, we got this. Sorry, I didn't see this before. I must have passed it. Astra Mark II, Astra GTE. Oh yes. I think I saw a Nova GTE not long ago, and it is the Coventry Classic Car Club. Corolla's just moved off. Oh, the Mark II is out here. The police are going. Mini Cooper Sport. You'd never put them two together, would you? This is quite a nice spot. Quite picturesque as well. TR6. You come to a place like this and you just think, I just love cars. Is it a disease that we all have? The love of cars? The hobby that makes us permanently broke constantly? It is, isn't it? We're constantly broke because of these things. All sorts of cars are now leaving. I'll just keep this going because we have got quite a few cars that are leaving us now. I'll probably get off at about 8 o'clock myself. Series coupe, convertible, lovely. P-Reg. Oh, that sounds nice. Just a lovely rasp. Comment, sorry about that. How about the Yaris GR? Not my thing, Aztec, I'm afraid. I'll try and get an orange trousers. It's four-wheel drive and it's supposed to be really fun and reliable to drive. I don't really know too much, to be honest. I'll tell you what I didn't see before that's just leaving. This Alfa Romeo just here. on a W reg. Oh my goodness me. What a rarity that is. I don't know what alpha this is. Is it a GTV6? It sounds more like it does. Oh, sweet as a nut. Oh, it's a Spider 2-litre twin spark. I thought it was the GTV6 then. What's the BHP on the Flying Saucer? Not sure about that one, but he almost took me out while I was just backing off to allow a gent out, and almost took my head off just then. I did very well to not say ouch on camera. Couple of minis coming out. More cars coming out now. This is actually the nicest time to actually stand around. Last time I had to go because I was under a bit of a tight schedule, but this is the thing, you see. I like doing live streams because I will switch the camera off at the end of this and I will have no editing to do. And I think sometimes when I go to car shows, yes, I like doing an actual video, but I actually like doing it this way. The weather's beautiful. I couldn't have asked for better weather. No, it's nice and dry. I couldn't have asked for better weather, and it's not hot. I'll tell you what, not hot at all. Well, people are living in their drones now. The smoothness. Yeah, that's why I came. I actually ended up bringing the Focus because of how nice and dry it is, and it's a good day, and I need to drive the car to some shows. I am going to a car show at the weekend. That's another Escort. Don't see any R32s in red. No, not at all. So you know more about than me, Aztec, on that one. I just love this. Maybe not the engine, I'm not so sure. It's a bit 50-50, that one. Oh, all the bikers are going to leave. The sun is setting, so now I'm not having as many camera issues. Thank goodness. Maybe I should have started the video now. Midget? Oh, no. Not a midget. Wrong. It's an Overlander, I believe. Right, I can see a few movements. People can't get through that way, so I'm actually standing in the right place for people to exit. Yeah, this Opel Berliner. What a rare car that is. Sounds sweet. Hardly any. You know, when they go on about refinement, I know that modern cars are refined to the point of you can't feel them, but old cars are not unrefined when they're looked after. I think it's just because people just didn't know what they were doing back in the day and left them out of tune. But a fine Fettel Classic, like most of these that have turned up, there's nothing wrong with any of them. Ooh, MG 1300. Hydrolastic working its way. No, I don't like that. Sorry. I don't want to talk about that car. We don't talk about Pumas on this channel. Yeah, you know, Lloyd Vehicle Consulting, he's got a thing where he doesn't talk about diesels. I've got a thing where I don't talk about SUVs and Pumas, or on the basis of moaning about an SUV. An Overlander is basically a Land Rover Defender, but oh no, sorry, I got it wrong. It's over Finch. You look it up. Land Rover Defender over Finch, not an Overlander. Stupid. Sorry, that was my fault. I've confused you. Got my words wrong again. We've got another few people leaving now. It's blooming huge. I don't think the Americans have... Oh, I don't know. I don't like to say it, but... I don't know. I suppose our cars look stupid to Americans, and their cars look ridiculously big to us. So each to their own on that one, I think. Oh, Bridgestones. Right. A few... Oh, we've still got a few coming in. We've got a TVR coming in a bit late to the party. Oh, nice. An XR2i. I didn't see that up there. Oh, it's not. No, it's in the RS. Sorry. It's the RS 1800. I didn't recognise it for a second then. They're very understated, aren't they, the RS 1800s? It wasn't a particularly long-lived example, considering that the RS kind of died a death around that time. I don't know where that car was hanging around. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know where that RS was hanging around. I didn't see it actually. It must have moved. I saw it and I thought, oh, that's a car that I want to have a look at, and then it moved. Ah, it must have people do shuffle around on this in this place. Yeah, we've got half the population have gone. Nice. I'm really pleased to bring this to you, and thank you for your contributions, Son of the Moon and Adam. I really appreciate what you give. It encourages me to do what I do. It's really cool that they're going to have fun on that, going home on that in this weather with this wow, sunset. Right. It is indeed Overfinch is the body kit company. It is indeed. No. I got it wrong. That's to be fair. I don't know why I said that. Overfinch. Right. There's not something that's. As I say, this is the sort of car show you come to. Got modified stuff, standard stuff, old stuff, newer stuff-ish, like mine. Although the Focus is not a new, it's old to me, but to most people it's not. Oh, people have stopped leaving. Oh no, we got the MGTF that is exiting right at this very moment. MGTF and that lovely K series. Sweet. Oh gosh, I won't try and get flattened by this. They're just mad. They're just absolutely mad. What's been your favourite car you've seen today? Good question. I don't think there's been a car that has particularly stood out for me today. I'm not quite sure why. I think the TR6 for me, there's been quite a few of them today, and for some reason they've caught my boat. They've sort of floated my boat today. But apart from that, I wouldn't necessarily say anything in particular. We've got a few cars leaving now. No, good question, that one. Is your shape Focus close to being a classic? Yeah, Focus Mark 1s are modern classics in my eyes. They've got to that age now where they deserve to be. And my car has not had it's not had a little bit of it. RS 2000 Mark 1. Yeah, I don't blame you if you're saying that, actually, because actually that did catch my eye a little bit. Oh, blooming hell, it's gone cold now. Now the sun's gone in. Yeah, I'd say so. But yeah, no, Focus Mark 1s are modern classics now. That's it. And it's the thing is, the reason I make mine, it was the blue stripe. I've got it. The reason that I try and make mine look as good as possible is because people can see a Mark 1 Focus, how it was supposed to look when it came out the factory. Not modified, just stock. Exactly as what you would want. Now, I'm going to end this live stream here because I'm getting a bit nippy. And I've got to have a drink. Oh my God. I don't know if you've caught it on camera, but this has to be noted. Sorry, I just don't know how I've missed this car. Oh my God. No. I mean, no wonder I didn't see it. Oh my God. Are they doing advertisements? No. Just somebody's going green. I tell you what, I'll go green. Yeah. God. Honest to God. Yeah, a lot of the Focuses have had a hard life. Well, no, that's because of the values. The values are... Everybody wants to touch this. I'm afraid it's just a thing. You have to touch it. So, no, I'm not surprised. It's because the values are so low, Aztec, and that's why people don't look after them. And that's the viewpoint in a nutshell. People haven't looked after them because the values are so cheap they could just run it in the ground and get another one. I've said this to a few people today, but no, Focus Mark 1 numbers are alarmingly plummeting, and they'll continue to plummet. And I think in 5 years' time, less than 10,000 will be on the roads, and I'm not joking you when I say that. I'm going to head back to my car now. And I thank you for joining me in this lovely live stream. Sundermoon, thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for the £5. I really appreciate it. You take care, buddy. Let me just... yeah, rust is a big issue, but with Mark 1s, rust isn't the main issue. The main issue is a variety of bits and pieces. Rust is one of them, but there are many other different things that can cause basically for them to be scrapped. Yeah, there's just all sorts of supercar noises going on. No, engines don't have issues. Change the oil, change the timing belt, and the engines never have any issues. Look at these three people. This is how you would have seen them back in the day. You see? Getting lots of attention. Lots of attention. I'll just leave them to actually look at my car. But yeah, that's the way you get attention. You actually clean it to an inch of its life and you look after it. I'm going to leave you here at the heart of England with this amazing backdrop. You take care, guys. I will see you all very soon. Thanks for joining.